Hello, welcome to another one of these videos where we're going to be building these cars that we bought from AliExpress. I'm Martin, this is my son Vaughan.
Hello.
So Vaughan has chosen to build this model from the latest batch that we bought from AliExpress. It's clearly some sort of Porsche GT, Porsche 911 GT I think. Not sure the exact model, but I'm sure we can look that up later. Yep.
This bit right there says,
because that's when we put the chairs in. So this one is a different. It's got different branding from what we've seen on all the previous models. It says "Come Alive." So I don't know if that's
you see,
the name of the
can
series.
go on the back so everyone can see.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the name of the series or the brand or what, but there's no Chinese writing on this one. Well, there is Chinese writing in here. The building blocks can be easily read and assembled by inserting the instructions into the blister, but there is no blister pack. It just came in the back, so so it makes me feel actually that this would have come in a higher quality box that you can put the instructions into. So it might be worth us looking for that and see if we can find what you would have got these in.
No, it's just
Yeah, I'm just talking about the stuff. So we've also got this sticker sheet. There's not that many stickers, and most of it looks like they're going to go on the doors of the model.
Does it say 91?
Yep, on both of the doors. So we've pre-sorted out the pieces like we usually do. The interesting thing while I was sorting them, they do feel just as good as Lego. So I do get a feeling this is going to be a really high quality build, and particularly there are a couple of those small angled pieces over here on this step. These ones we've seen on some of the other the Guan models and that. These were never quite the same quality as the rest of the bricks, and when you have two of them, having to place them side by side, they didn't fit into the space. And I had a quick test of putting these onto some bricks, and I think these are actually better designed. So I don't really know where these are made. They've actually got part numbers on them stamped on the bottom, so I don't know. It's definitely different from the the last few sets that we've made. So we'll start here. Can you see that all right? It's not, the light's not shining off it. Right, so we start with the usual 8 wide base plate, pretty much exactly the same as Lego's official version. So step 1 done? Yeah.
And step 2.
Yep, step 2.
Does this go here?
Yes. So I'm quite impressed with the manual for this as well. It's really high quality, and the images are pretty good because there are so many steps in this manual. There are 60 steps to it, that every step only has a few pieces, so every step is fairly straightforward on how you do it. It's not like the other models we've been building. They only have like 30 steps, so you have a lot more pieces per step that you have to then try and figure out where everything goes. I'm pretty confident that Vaughan will be able to build this all by himself. No, it goes in the middle. Right, so it's basically telling you see on that picture, it's saying like put it flat on the table, okay, and then put your 3-piece there. Put the put that one there, and put this one here, that one there, and then that piece goes on top to connect them all together.
Okay. Like that?
Yep, press it down. That's it. So that's going to keep those in place. And you've got these two. They go on top of each other.
Yes.
Yeah. That's it. Hang on. Those, just right, those pieces are just supposed to be on there. Okay. So now you're putting these on. Yep, that's right. And then I'm going to put these on. These are going to attach the front wheels.
But what about this bit?
Something's going to attach onto there. I'll talk about that in a minute because it's part of the design of the Porsche that it has like curved front lights, and I've noticed they've used the curved Technic style pieces. So one of these is going to slot on the side of the car, and that's going to have the light on the front of it. Right. Yep.
Different.
No, that one's in there. It's supposed to be there. Yeah. Then these two blue bits, I'm going to go here and here.
On the back bits?
Yep. So I've already put the flat bit on these two. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Yep. Now this piece, we build a small piece out of multiple bits, and then it all sticks together. So I'll build the little thing.
And I'll put it on?
Yep. So like I was saying before, the pieces are pretty good quality. Alright, I see. Yeah. So that's gonna stick on there. So those, the black and yellow bits, are just going to press down. Yeah, like that. So they're going to go on top of here and there. this bit is, like I said, we've attached a little transparent bit of the light to that thing there.
Go on, because this bit is different.
No, it will. It just needs turned around a little bit. It's a slight design flaw to it. Let me just see. Because it's a piece that can rotate around, but it's in a space which isn't really designed for rotating. It's very tight in there. You should be able to get the other one on, because that one's already facing upwards. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So here Vaughan's already built the sort of front portion of the car here, which already has that sort of distinctive Porsche look to it. So we're on to step 17. So you need to put the claw bits on top of the single bit. I'll do that.
It can go on. Over here.
So I don't know if you heard that, but they definitely have a good snap to these pieces.
Do I need to do this, Daddy?
They do fit together well. Yes, that's where that goes. That's it. When you put pieces on, try and press them down, make sure they're right down.
This step over here.
Yeah. Then the angled bits go on there, and the flat bit goes in the middle. So another thing, when we opened up the set, like most of these sets, it came in a clay plastic bag, but the individual bags for the bricks are covered in Chinese writing and an English warning as well: avoid danger of suffocation. And it has some pictures of like Lego style bricks on the packaging, and we all had this. So it came in about 6 separate packets. But the thing is, the packets were really hard to open. I had to be really careful not to scatter the pieces everywhere. They weren't quite as easy to open as some other sets. So just be a bit careful if you do get this set or one from this brand. I think one of the problems is you don't actually see what brand the models are when you buy them on AliExpress, because they're just, one seller might have 20 different models all from different brands, so I wouldn't even know what other models this Come Alive brand does. And this is model 50008, so just by the model number alone it makes me think this is model 8 in the series, so I think this brand probably has more. So another thing, now we're onto this step with the steering wheel. I already put the wheel onto the steering column, and it's actually really good. It's high quality. There's a little bit of wiggle in the wheel, but it's not going to pop off. That's something that we've seen quite common with these sets, is that steering wheels are rubbish on them. Is that on, yeah? It's got a nice walnut dash in this.
What?
A walnut dash.
What's
Like
that?
where it's brown wood inside the car. So the seats are brown as well to go with the dashboard. That's it. And we have a little movable gear stick or handbrake as well. I made to do that one. It's a bit fiddly, isn't it? There we go.
So does it go like this? I take these ones until it is over here, and then you take these.
Yeah. Right, now the seats. So actually, that's interesting. I was just thinking, you don't normally get actual seats. So those are Lego style seats in there. Normally it's just a space that's 2 by 2 bricks wide, and you can stick a person in it. But this has actual little seat models in it.
Daddy,
Yes.
we already have Lego seats inside the Lego box.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying with the Speed Champions sets and that. I don't even think you normally get seats with those.
This time I'm going to build the thing.
You're gonna build one? I've just noticed actually, yeah, we didn't get any minifigures with this model. So this is the first of these models.
Just please put this one now.
Yeah, this is the first of these models that we built that doesn't have minifigures with it, which is a bit disappointing.
But look.
Yeah.
So this
Oh, you need this one. So we did have a few pieces left over, but I pretty much just assumed that I'd missed them out on the instructions.
Put the last one on.
Like we've still got some black pieces here, which I'm guessing
no,
are just for
the last bit of number ones.
for what?
Yeah,
All right.
after.
Yeah. So that piece needs to go on. That piece first. Needs to go on top of those.
This bit?
Yes. No, hang on. No, it goes on that bit there. That's it. Just watch out. I've got a cat hair there. Press that down. So now we have these moving parts where we have to put this bit inside there.
Oh,
you
yeah.
do one. Yeah.
Right.
And then we put the red piece on the top. So these are these angled pieces. Now we have to put 2 of them back to back. They're not side by side like they were in the previous models. So hopefully these are going to fit in better than the other ones we've had to do before. It's easy to put in. If you put the red bit at the top, right, and then press it down like that, and then you can bend it down. That's it. So those are a really good fit in there.
It looks like a
They are.
house.
Yeah. So they are really nice and tight, not overly tight like the other models. So that is obviously to sort of simulate an engine block in the back of the car there. So you'll be able to see that, I think, through the back of the car. So now you have to put these things on the back. Yeah.
It says to put the mini one over here.
Yep. I don't think it matters which way around, it's just that you've got 6 of them in a row. That's it, yeah. So now we've got all 4 wheel arches on there. So I am quite impressed with these pieces. They are fitting together really nicely. And they look nice and sharp as well.
How do I do it?
I think we might have missed a step. There we are. Let's just have a look. Yeah. So we did we miss that? Yeah. Right, yeah, I see. So if we take this off, take that off. It was that piece, because it's very similar to this one, but it's slightly different. So that piece should have been in there, and that piece in there, and then put the wheel arches on. And there you go. So now it'll go on there. So you see steps 26 and 27 were very similar, and Vaughan had built piece 27 and placed it where 26 was supposed to be, so we totally missed
This is only
actually
one
building
brick.
this part.
I know where it goes.
Yep.
Maybe.
Well, we've just come back, so
Anyway, it goes over here.
yep. Is that in nice and tight? Cool.
And is this the first one which has these bricks?
No, I'm sure some of the other models will have them on. I'll build this bit because this is going to have the exhaust on it. So this is the one step when I was pre-sorting out all the pieces. We have all these steps which just have like three or four bricks per stage, and then I came across this one, and this one has about 12 or something like that. I thought it did look a bit complicated, but it's because it's a kind of standalone little piece that you construct, and then it will attach to the front, or the back in this case. I always love building these bits because there must be like so much work goes into the design of them. So you just have to build this little piece here out of so many tiny little bits, and then that is going to slot on the back of the car. So yeah.
I know why there's that.
Yeah.
What?
It's going to slot on those things, yeah. That one, yeah.
I know why there's that.
Yeah.
So we can do this.
Don't scrape it on the table. And so you need to put those on top of each other. And then they are going to go at the back of the wheel arches there. And then we've got another piece which is going to have the lights on the back. This is a separate piece again, which is going to all slot together and then just go on top of the back there. There you go. Yeah.
I'm going to hold this bit.
I don't know, I think there's going to be some fingers in the middle there. I think it'll slot in. Because actually, oh yeah, I see, we've got little hinged bits on there. I didn't see those on.
Yeah, I said should we put hold this.
Yeah. So there we go. So that is going to go on the back. Okay. That's it. That's cool. So we've got most of the back built up now. There, and it's still got that front with a big hole in the middle of it. So it's looking pretty cool so far. It's all really nice and tight. There hasn't actually been that much layering up on this because it's kind of hollow here, and this was sort of hollow where the engine is. It doesn't feel as heavy and as I wouldn't say solid, but some of the previous ones that we built, they were really heavy by the time we got to this part, and it's just because they'd layered up so many little flat pieces in those bottom few layers. And we haven't even put any stickers on yet, so I'm pretty sure most of these stickers are going to go on the doors. Maybe one for the lights in the front as well. Oh no, the lights on the back, I think. So these are going to go over your wheels. together. So we've got the tyres. So I think it was the last model that we built. 2 of the tyres were really badly cut out. They had bits of rubber hanging off them, you know, rubbish. And I think we had another piece as well that wouldn't fit in properly. But these ones are all just as good as most Lego sets. We only got 1 set of rims, and they're already popped out from the template. But there we've got nice yellow wheels with black rims. And because of the slightly higher quality of the pieces that I've felt so far, I think this one's going to roll pretty nicely when we're finished. I think I'll be disappointed if it doesn't.
I can do it first. I take off this brick, I put this bit on.
Is this faster?
No.
I don't think we're going to get those pieces off again. No, it doesn't go there, does it? Oh yeah. So we're actually mostly covering up where that engine was anyway, so I can see a little bit of it.
I can still see it.
Yeah. So we're on to the next valve.
Yeah.
So they're going to go across there. And then we have another separate piece that we're going to build here. These pieces are going to connect to this as well. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
I can do this.
Yeah. So this is going to go in here.
I know why that bit, Daddy, I know why that bit is going to be on here.
Yeah.
So you can do this.
So you can lift it up, yeah. I think you can open the doors and the front of the car on this model. So there's quite a few moving bits, like some articulation. Right, so that is going to go
Out the back.
on the back, yeah. So we've got like a solid sort of racing wing there on the back of the car. That's pretty cool. Might as well put this together first. Put that bit in the middle, and the 2 single bits at the edge. Alright, this is where these 2 pieces come in, because I've missed those.
Like this, and this bit is over here.
Yeah. Make sure it's all pressed together. And then that's going to go
over here.
Across the top of those 2 big bricks, yeah. That's it.
And now we're doing the other doors.
Yep. So,
and over here is the door.
yeah. So we'll be on to stickers soon. I would prefer it if it told us to put the stickers on before you put the door on. Sometimes it's a bit more difficult to put them on afterwards. So this. pieces. Has a
No,
little
not
slant
that
bit
bit.
at the top. And it has a hinge as well.
No, the next. Oh. Is it the door next?
You've just done this, haven't you?
Yeah. I guess.
Let's just make sure everything's tight. The back looks pretty cool already. You know, you could just see that and just know that that's a Porsche. It's really cool. Yep, everything's nice and tight. So then that's just going to clip onto that little. So you can open and close the doors here, which is quite rare for these models, and it does fit together pretty nicely into the space that we've got there. So it's still not told us to put any stickers on there. I think it's going to tell us right at the end to stick. Yeah, start putting all the stickers on. So then we have the door on the other side there. So now you've got the glass. Yeah. It's not. It doesn't go there.
Where? Here?
Yeah. It goes. So that you see that those studs there. Those are going to stick in the middle of the yellow bit. That's it. So that's the only connection it's got basically. To the
You never be
model,
able to go over here.
Just wait. I think they're going to go here.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to go in the middle.
Like this?
No. They're going to... That bit is going to go on there. Hang on. That's not right, is it? Let's just see if we...
But look, Daddy.
Oh, I see. So this bit that we put on, it should have actually been like that. So it should be like that, and then goes on like that. You see?
But look, Daddy.
Yeah. Yeah, they fit together perfectly, don't they? So now we've got those sort of steps that we needed to attach those pieces, and we've totally covered up that engine now. So while the engine might look cool and you think, hey, that's nice, it's literally just for the person that built it, since you can never see it afterwards. I don't know. We'll have to tidy your room. We'll tidy your room to look for it. Not today, no, because I'm busy doing this.
Would you do it tomorrow?
Maybe.
I'll do this bit.
Would you change the hours room tomorrow?
Yes.
Would you?
Yes, you will.
And final piece. Also the wheels. Okay, I'm going to...
So if you do that, I'll stick the wheels on. There is a little bit of wiggle in the wheels, so they're not quite Lego quality, because the Lego ones are just solid, stuck in place, they don't move at all. So that is actually really good. That would just go straight off the table. So I'll let Vaughan finish the front of the car, and we'll stick that on, and then we'll show you what it looks like. But that's really good. I was always a bit disappointed that they didn't have many Porsche models. Yeah, is it all nice and tight?
Except this bit.
That bit not in right. I think it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be a little ridge in the middle of it. Yeah. So then that is going to attach on here. I mean, to be honest, I don't even think you need the... is that even going to go down there? It's a bit too tight.
Number one
Oh, there we
stick.
go.
I need number one sticker over.
I think even without stickers, that is a really cool model. It's got all the correct shapes, it's got the lines everywhere. So it has this that we can open. It's really tight. So you can open the front there. You can open both of the doors. I mean, obviously there's glass in the way still. Yeah.
It being 42 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, it was actually a really quick build. So the hinge on the door is a little bit flimsy. It's kind of coming off if you apply too much pressure.
Number one sticker on, is this the left?
Yes.
Number one stick on the left of the front car.
Right. So there we go.
Number 6 on the right.
Yeah. So as I've mentioned previously, generally the stickers on these Chinese sets leave very little gap around, and this is no exception. It's pretty similar.
Number 8 on top of the wheels.
On top of the wheels. Alright. And this bit here. Number 8. Which way around is it? Like this. Yeah. I don't know why it didn't tell us to put these stickers on as we were building it, because it's definitely easier to do that, because sometimes some of these bits are a bit fiddly to get in.
What about number 9?
Number 9 gonna go on the side there. Look at that. Look at the size of that sticker. And it's like it's literally to go on the edge of this brick here. So I've just put a sticker on top of it, and then you have to put this sticker on along the edge of that single stud tall piece. I've never seen a sticker so thin on any Lego model.
Why is there a guy which is this? He is Batman.
But luckily I've got steady hands, so it went on okay. So we've got number 10. It's a big one.
10 on the bottom of the.
So this
thing.
says Northers Forward. OLL.
I can see it on the instructions.
Yeah.
And on the same is the same. Look, on the same bit is the same.
Yeah. There we go.
And then number 7 on the wheel, and it says 91.
On the wheel?
On the thing.
On the door?
I still don't know what.
But you don't know the difference between a door and a wheel?
Yeah.
The doors on the bus go round and round. Do the doors go round and round on the bus?
What about if you're inside the house?
So it actually does look pretty cool, but I don't even think you need to put the stickers on it. And the stickers, it's hard to really show you. They are slightly different yellow than the bricks,
Page 33.
which isn't too much of a problem because they do cover up the whole brick. So.
Okay, now page 34.
Yes.
Number 5 sticker on the 1x1 or 1x2.
Yeah. We're gonna build yours tomorrow, Mr. Warren. Make sure the table's tidy when I come home from work, okay? Right, and then we've got the long sticker going this way around on the bottom of the door.
What's the only one spare? Number 3.
Yes, there was one spare bit.
Number
There was
3 on
one
door.
little 1x1 stud spare. Now, as we've found with most of these Chinese sets, they generally don't give you spare bits, and sometimes you might get a couple of spare bits, like a 1x1 stud or a round stud. The fact that we've got one stud left is almost suspicious to me that we missed a piece, but I can't think how you could miss a single stud, so I'm pretty sure this just isn't needed and it is a spare. Yes.
Would you show one that you can do that?
Yeah, I'll show him in a second. So, which way around is this, guys? Is it 19, 16, 91?
91.
91. It's not 911. No? 911? Because that's what the actual
But
Porsche
in
model
the
will say on it. The real one.
On The Simpsons, when Homer B's rich, someone says the thing when you say on the phone 911 is not a different number, it's just one, which is actually 912.
Alright. So there we go. It's fully complete. Like I already said, it's quite iconic, the design. I think the yellow is a bit of a strange choice. Maybe Porsche's track cars are yellow, but I quite like the 911 design, all Porsche designs really. So I think that's a really cool model. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because it has a flashlight.
It's a flashlight. Yeah.
And
So that you can open that up there. And the doors open up as well.
yeah.
The doors sometimes fall off when you open them up. So.
But yeah.
Why is it a talking car? It's Herbie. We've made Herbie.
What's that?
The love bug. Oh, we're gonna have to watch the love bug now. So now our usual test. You already saw me do a little roll, but we're gonna see, does it roll? So actually rolls pretty well. If you pushed it hard enough, it would go off the table. So I think it's done pretty well. Can you go get my white? Oh, you're not going to be able to reach it actually. Lego did do a 911 a few years ago. It was more like a 1980s 911 rather than a race, like a track version. And yeah, it was pretty cool, that other one anyway. The dimensions of this one are, the overall dimensions are probably good. but I think the dimensions of the circular bits are maybe too small on this because you've got this 8 wide format. They would need to be 1.5 bricks wide, and you can't really do that. So yeah. So again, this is the Come Alive brand, 50008. It only has 236 pieces, I think, which is why it was a fairly quick build. I think maybe it's a low down build as well, so there wasn't as much layering in it. I'm sure some of the other models that we built have got 300 and odd pieces, and they definitely have more stickers, which takes a long time. So quality wise, I would say this is just as good as any Lego model. You know, I'd be really interested to see if Lego do a Porsche or a 911 in the 8 wide format and see how it compares to this. So another highly recommended model.
What did you want me to get?
I will put the link to AliExpress where you can buy this model in the description, and we will be building another sort of older model, I think, next, something that's like a 1980s style car. So thank you for watching, and until next time.
Bye.